just 8.5 minutes away. Coming up next, a close-up look at those critters that live along our coast. You no longer need the binoculars to see their antics.
Town and country, Bob, Freight, Riverside, 4 dealerships, 4 times the selection, 1 easy location. It's a giant garage sale.
This is the furniture that separates Rubenstein's from every other furniture store in Oregon. And this is the sale that separates Rubenstein's from every other Memorial Day sale. It's Rubenstein's Memorial Weekend Sale, not just one day Monday, but 4 days to take a fabulous discount off the furniture you really want. An extra discount off the sale price of virtually everything at Rubenstein's. 4 days to save, more ways to save, now at all Rubenstein's, where the difference is the furniture.
Before you know it, the wrong gasoline could make your new car perform like your first car. May we suggest Chevron Supreme with Temperlane, the high-octane gasoline that helps revive performance in a big way. Chevron, simply smart.
At the Olive Garden Italian restaurant, we speak a different language. We have no words for can't, and won't, and impossible. No phrases for a little less, or not too much. In fact, we don't know the meaning of enough. Some would say speaking a different language can make all the difference in the world. The Olive Garden Italian restaurant, where all the best of Italy is yours.
Over $10 million in inventory. Sacrifice prices clearly marked on every vehicle. Town and country, Bob, Freight, Riverside, now through Memorial Day. It's a giant garage sale.
A lot of Oregonians are headed to the Oregon coast this Memorial Day weekend, and it's not just the Pacific Ocean that's drawing a big crowd.
The $24 million Oregon Coast Aquarium opens tomorrow, also in Newport. Reporter Lisa Balick and photographer Dale Burkholtz are going to give you a sneak preview tonight.
This is a late breakfast. We try and position the animals in what we call stations, which are specific locations that they go to each time that they're fed. That way there's not competition for the food items.
Remember your camera. Forget the binoculars. You can just about reach out and touch these animals on the Oregon coast. The aquarium staff is trained to solve those family disputes, like the difference between sea lions and seals.
Sea lions have external ear flaps. Sea lions use their front flippers to flap up and down the way, a bird would fly underwater. Harbor seals just have a hole in the side of their head that leads back into their eardrum. Harbor seals use their back flippers to paddle back and forth with. These guys like watching the visitors as much as the visitors like watching them.
You just told me you were full. Ooh, but not full enough for that.
The largest open-air seabird aviary in the Northwest gives you a bird's-eye view of coast critters like the puffin.
That's an adult puffin, and they start to get the head plumage around 3 to 5 years old. We've got some nesting behavior up here. They've all got different personalities, dominant and scary and intimidated. I like to watch them swim underwater. That's their life. That's how they catch their fish.
Oh, yeah, the fish. Come on inside.
Jellyfish are actually pretty delicate animals. In this case, we use a vinyl bag to scoop them up with the water that they're in. You can't just net them the way you would a fish.
3 large indoor galleries reveal dozens and dozens of tanks filled with Oregon's creatures of the deep, like the wolf eel.
If these guys are just kind of sitting there, they're about 5 or 6 foot long, but most of their body is hidden back within cavities that are built into the exhibitory rockwork. But you can see how he sort of rhythmically opens and closes his mouth, and that's also sometimes thought to be like he's threatening us, but really that's just how they breathe.
Yeah, sure. This guy's lucky he's a few tanks away from Mr. Lips. A school of salmon leads you from room to room here.
They've got guys in here that are touchable. What's a gumboot chitin? It's basically a big snail that has the shell inside of him.
Now, why is it sort of shrinking in my hand?
So he'll be less likely to be eaten by somebody or damaged as he's rolling around in the surf. We try to design the exhibit so that they meet different levels of expectations. You know, we've got bright, pretty animals that, you know, the kids will be a big kick out of.
Don't be surprised if you, too, need a little shut-eye after your visit. In Newport, Lisa Balick, Newsroom 6.
Can't wait to go.
That's a remarkable facility. It really
It's going to
is.
be great.
Yeah.
The aquarium will be open from 9 to 6, 7 days every week. It's across the Aquina Bay Bridge off of 101 near the Hatfield Marine Science Center in Newport.
Just, you can't miss it. Admission is $7 for adults, between $3 and $5 for kids.
The Blazers and Jazz are next, right here on KOIN TV.
We'll see you at 11. Go Blazers.
Life doesn't get much better than this. Does if you have beer.
What? Beer? You mean we're out of beer?
Not again. Rex, wake up, crack down an AM/PM and bring back some beer.
Go for a swim?
Fill up for less at AM/PM Summer Holiday Headquarters with 24 packs of Budweiser for just $10.99 each.
Life does not get much better than this. Does if you have bait.
Oh, Rex.
My friends think my Metro is great because of the gas mileage that it gets.
It sips gas, it barely uses any.
All the money that I save on gas, I put away for a rainy day.
Get to know the Geo Metro XFI, the highest mileage car in America, at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Now that I have the Storm, my friends, they think it's funky, it's fun. It's quick. It's responsive.
Sophisticated, affordable.
It makes me feel really good knowing I have a driver's side airbag.
Get to know Geo Storm right around the corner at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Through the ages, man has searched for true refreshment. But some drinks were too heavy, too sweet. But now there's Taos. Taos. Sparkling spring water, a crisp, light taste, and a splash of alcohol. Taos, an oasis of refreshment in a world gone dry.
Get your sports from Ed Whalen, weeknights on Newsroom 6.